Hi, this is attorney Nicole Christie from the Christie Law Firm, where we work to make families stronger. So I wanted to talk to you today about DCF and schools. It is back to school season. I love seeing all the pictures on Facebook of everybody's first year or their new year, or I had someone actually write the child's 15th year of school. So I think that's cool. I love the pictures, but it also is a season where there's a lot more activity with DCF. So I just wanted to kind of explain the flow of schools and how it impacts DCF's work. So oftentimes, many of the reports that come into DCF is actually from school. Sometimes the kids will go to school and they'll talk about something that was at home, and so the provider or the teacher, or sometimes the counselor, will get involved, and they may need to make a report to DCF. And we'll talk a little bit later about mandated reporters and how they work. So just to understand that once school reopens, sometimes you'll see an increase in activity from DCF. They will come out because they've gotten more reports, or there are more people seeing the children. Oftentimes kids go back to seeing their pediatricians. Maybe they have to get updated on checks. And so there's a lot more people seeing kids, especially during the school year. Sometimes it's coaches, sometimes it's other individuals, babysitters. So you have to understand that all of these people who are seeing the kids, if there is a concern, they will report that to DCF. One of the things that I've noticed is sometimes in the summer or sometimes during around the holidays, things get a little quieter. It doesn't mean that DCF goes away. But it does mean that maybe there are less people seeing the children. So just keep that in mind, that as your kids go back to school, and if there is a concern and they do report it to a teacher, they are obligated to actually report that to DCF for investigation, and they can also remain anonymous, so you're not sure which teacher does that. So I just like to share that information with you because it's, like I said, very important to keep in mind that the more people who have access to kids and the people who see children and see a concern, they are mandated to report it. And I also think that that is a good thing. There are some families who are really struggling, and there are parents who don't have the wherewithal to actually ask for help, or maybe there's something preventing them from doing so. And so having someone else see kids and be able to say, hey, this family needs help, is a good thing. On the other hand, there are people who are going to exaggerate, people who aren't going to give parents the benefit of the doubt, and therefore they will make a referral. But nevertheless, it's not to say that one family is better than the other. It's just to note that really the whole intent behind it is to make sure that kids are okay. So once you have that understanding in dealing with DCF and dealing with a report, keep that in mind. Sometimes people are accurate and sometimes people are not accurate, and sometimes it actually can be used as a vindictive measure. But unfortunately, there's no way to take a report just on its face value and know this is the truth and this is not the truth. So DCF does have to come out. DCF does have to do an investigation, and so it's not necessarily personal, but it's something that has to be done. So if you ever find yourself in need of assistance and you have this DCF investigation, please check out our videos around how to handle a DCF investigation, what happens in the investigation, and even the substantiation process. We have all of that outlined for you. And so we'll have some more videos about schools and mandated reporters. Please check those out as they get posted. And again, if you should need us, please don't hesitate to contact us.